Hello, I'm Chef Anthony Lamas with Real Infused Exotics. We are going to talk about a lychees, tomato, however you pronounce it, Lychee's habanero glaze that we're going to do over chicken. This works in a lot of different dishes. I love the kind of floral notes that lychees have. It's a really unique fruit. Beautiful. If you can't get fresh, canned or frozen work. So I have the lychees here. I'm gonna go right into my pot. Really, we're gonna create these flavors, kind of bring it to a simmer to add those layers of flavor. So we have some apple cider vinegar, my habanero that I just cut in half. That's just gonna give all those flavors right into it. Gonna add some salt, okay? Balance the sweetness as always. Again, a little more acid. We have the vinegar, and then I'm adding the lime. With the sweetness and the spiciness of the habanero, this is gonna balance everything out, okay? We can bring that all together. And then the star of the show, the Lychee's Real, which is lychees just cooked down with the pure cane sugar to make a beautiful syrup. So we're gonna add about equal amounts or so of the Lychee's Real with the lychee fruit. That's all ready to go. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on the stove, let that simmer for about 5 minutes. Then we're gonna puree it all up in a blender, and I'm gonna show you how this goes delicious over a grilled chicken that we have with some basmati rice. So let's go right to the oven. And then we're gonna let that simmer for a little bit. So I've had the Lychee's habanero glaze simmering for about 5 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this. Now we have all those flavors that have kind of incorporated in there, and you can kind of smell it all and get that spice. So we're just gonna go right into a blender here. This simple. I love the Reals because they make amazing glazes. They're already reduced and cooked with the sugar, so you have that beautiful consistency. So we're gonna cover this. You can put a towel on it because it's warm and it causes a little pressure. So we're gonna slowly give it a couple. And there we have it, that's simple. So we have our Lychee's habanero glaze. Just gonna go right into this bowl here. Okay, it's gonna have all those beautiful flavors in there. If you get a little bit of the foam, you can just kind of skim it like that. That's just some of the, so just get a little bit of that off there. That's just from blending. You can let this cool and it'll create a little bit of a thicker sauce, but we're gonna go nice and warm. So what I have here is, I have some grilled chicken. Again, I always talk about different proteins. This is great over some grilled shrimp, grilled salmon, vegetarian dishes, whatever you like. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on this. I like to glaze that right over the chicken, and then we'll throw a little bit right onto the plate as well. So it's not a real, it's not a real bright sauce, but you get little chunks of the habanero. And then we have that. We'll just add a little bit of sprigs of some herbs. And there you have it. That's simple. We have our Lychee habanero glazed chicken, a little bit of macadamia rice. Very simple, but delicious. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.